Good evening. It is March 24th, 2021. It is 10:32 in the evening, and I am finally sitting down to do my market update. Now, really quick, market updates are always a month behind. So we are currently at the end of March, and the data we're going to be reviewing is through the end of February. That's because there is time needed to be able to reconcile, make sure all the closings that happened got logged into the system and that we're working with the most current and accurate data. So again, Renee Hahn, William Ravis, I appreciate you joining me here today. Before you dive into the data that's lower on this page, and I really encourage you to dive into the data, you don't necessarily have to be in the market right now for real estate on the buying or selling side. You may just want to be an informed homeowner, and that's always good. I pay really good money to have all these stats imported for you on these beautiful graphs, and they're really helpful. They're interactive. You can go and see over time how things are behaving. Again, I'm just naturally kind of inquisitive, and I love learning about what's going on around me. So real estate market data can be very fascinating. And again, whether you're in the market or not, it can be very helpful. So one of the things I want to talk about, there is no question that the market is on fire. By the way, that's not just in Naples. There is a nationwide housing boom right now in a lot of different places, but we are certainly feeling it in Naples. People have tried to compare this to back in 2006, and of course we know what happened after that. There was a big crash. The one thing I want to assure people, if you have followed what happened during that era, that was a lot of demand, but it was manufactured demand. It was lenders that were loaning money to people who had no business purchasing homes because they did not have the income to be able to support those homes. So then what happened? You had a lot of people out buying houses they couldn't afford, and the market crashed. We are not in that situation. Our lenders are doing a much better job these days of making sure that the people they are qualifying for loans are qualified to own a house. So what we're seeing is a lot of pent-up demand that was building anyways, way before COVID hit. If you had looked at any of the projections that they were calling for in the Florida market in general, we were expecting a higher growing number of buyers. That is in great part to our weather. It is in great part to the tax situation and being able to come here and not pay state income taxes. COVID just nudged that along because what it did is it's allowed people to move sooner than they might have otherwise because employment situations have changed. People are being successful at working remote. They realize they may not need to be where they are at their address today to continue the employment they have. So there's a lot of pent-up demand, no question. When I share these first two stats, you're going to see exactly why the market feels so hot. So let's talk about inventory first. Inventory right now is down 68.8% from last year this time. That's significant. Now that alone is startling, but now let's talk about the fact that even though inventory is down 68.8%, the pending sales are up 51% from last year this time. Wow, what does that tell you? There are a large number of buyers, more than in past years. And there are fewer homes. When you have more buyers, fewer homes, what does that mean? It means a seller's market. So you're seeing homes that are in desirable areas at desirable price points are coming on the market, going off sometimes same day. One of the things I've noticed, whether I have buyers competing for properties or on my listing side, we're having a lot of people come in with sight unseen offers. They're figuring if they can get the details on how old the roof is and the air conditioner and the water heater, major systems, they are willing to buy homes without physically seeing them. So that's why you're seeing them come on and off the market so quickly. The median closed price is up 17%. Now, if you remember the last couple of years, it had been dropping a little bit and leveling out. But with the seller's market we've got, you would expect to see an increase in the median closed price, and we have that. It's sitting at 405,000. If you look at closed sales, it has been going up very similarly in condos and single family homes. So both categories are up, but let's break out the details. So overall, the closed sales, so I talked about pending sales up 51%. Closed sales is up 62% overall. Single family homes up 47%, condos up 76% month end in February. Days on market has also gone down. It's gone down 24%. So the average days on market right now is 72 days. It had been running up close to 120 days and in some cases higher than that. So, all of that to say, it is certainly a good time to be selling a home if you've been thinking about it and you're not necessarily in a position to have to go buy a quick resale so that you truly get to benefit on one side of that deal. It's a great time to sell, but buyers don't go gun shy. I have plenty of buyers who have successfully been getting homes that they're interested in. I know one of the concerns right now is if I buy, am I buying high? And in a year from now, my value is going to go down. None of us have a crystal ball. We don't know how long this pricing advantage is going to continue, but I don't think this is a short-term bubble. I think what you're going to see is it's a right sizing of the market. There are lots of areas of Naples that were long overdue to have some increased value in properties. We had been coming up the slope since the recovery in 2008, and then it plateaued off. And so this is just a little shot of juice that was probably long overdue. Now, certainly when you're seeing some of the resale things on things that might have just sold 6 months ago and are now turning around and selling for a lot more, it's a large number in some cases. So that's probably at that rate, not necessarily sustainable. But I think that with the continued demand, because it's not a temporary demand, I think you're going to continue to see premium prices in the Naples market. Now, eventually when inventory starts to catch up a little bit, you won't see quite as strong of a difference between demand and supply, and that will help slow down the increase of pricing. But I don't think if you're sitting on the fence saying, well, maybe after the Easter holiday, things will slow down and I may have better prices, I don't know that you're going to see that curtail that quickly. So everyone have a fantastic day. If I can ever be of assistance in either talking about the market information, market data, helping you on valuating your personal home, or in general helping loved ones find or sell a home, don't hesitate to reach out. Again, Renee Hahn, William Ravis. It's 10:39 at night and it's time to go to bed. Have a good one.